of defeat. Look out! Look at him go! The human drama of athletic competition. Down goes Frazier! This is ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Welcome back to Power Sport University. Now you're ready to take the third step in the sales process, and that is selecting a unit. Now we've been through the meet and greet and we learned about eliminating from our vocabulary, how can I help you? Because that just gets that response that I'm just looking. Then we went into the probing, the profiling, and we talked about the 6 squares that we want to make sure that we touch on. So the personal information, the time frame, the new unit, the trade unit, decision maker, and financial information are all the things that we want to gather from the customer to really help us in this next step, which is selecting a unit. Remember, most people when they come in don't know exactly what they want. For example, most don't know that they want a black Gixxer. They know that they want a sport bike. So it's up to us as professionals to help those customers by helping them select a unit. So that's enough said. Let's go ahead and get started with selecting a unit. Now, the reason for the product selection stage is to help eliminate confusion in the customer's mind. As in this showroom here, you have a lot of inventory. And so if a customer came in and said they were looking for a sport bike like this Gixxer, then you might show them all the sport bikes that you have and not ask enough questions to land on this particular bike. Imagine if you would a realtor. Now let's say you decided to call a real estate agent today and say you were looking to buy a house. Now that realtor is not going to run over and throw you in the car and start driving you around town without asking you some qualifying questions. He or she's going to ask you what your price range is, what size house you're looking for, how many bedrooms, new or used, what type of schools, and so forth. And then they're going to take their inventory out of MLS and whittle it down and show you these homes as a recommendation. What we sometimes do in the power sport business is that someone will walk in and say, I'm looking for an ATV, and then we'll start running them around the entire dealership, showing them every ATV that we have. And then they end up saying, well, let me get a brochure and I'll think about it, and they join the BBAC club. So this stage, this product selection stage, is designed to help you eliminate that confusion in the customer's mind and help them narrow down on a product, making it easier for you to get to the feature benefit stage. Now, it's very important that to do this step effectively, that you first do the meet and greet like we talked about in the last 2 classes. That's an effective meet and greet, and that you spend a lot of time asking questions during the probing stage. Unfortunately, when it gets slow like it is now and times are tougher, we have a tendency to panic and we start rushing anybody through the process as soon as they walk in a dealership. So one of our first questions to them starts to become, well, what will it take for you to take this bike home today? It's important to ask a closing question, but it's more important to work them through the process that we know works. So for summary for this product selection step, make sure that you take your time. Do the first and second step well, ask your questions, find out the information from your customer, and then select no more than 3 bikes that you're going to show them. And hopefully the first 1 or 2 bikes that you show them is the one that's perfect for them. And then you can move into your feature benefit presentation, and that's covered in the next class. So anyway, that's it for this class. That's it for the product selection step. It was a quick one, but it's very, very important. You're now ready to move to step 4, which is the feature benefit advantage presentation. Thanks, and have a great day.